The only way I get a rocket is if I rummage it away though. I can't get rocket and play it. This might be wrong. I could have like iterative his Broadwing. Maybe that was better. I shouldn't have rummage here. I think there are a lot of better ways I could play this turn. Unless I high roll and hit a way to create rocket. Oh, I'm so good. Never mind. I take everything back. I'm just the superior player at this game. Holy shit, dude. I'm just so fucking good at this game. It's unbelievable how good at this game I am. Never mind. I did the right play. I'm a god gamer. Nobody can doubt me. Hey guys, how's it going? Jayce Sensational here, welcome back to the channel. So it seems that BARD can almost be placed in every deck, and following that sort of logic, I introduced to you guys BARD JINX. So this is essentially a mono P&Z shell, but of course utilizing the BARD cards such as BARD, Esmus, as well as Beard. And this sort of BARD deck follows a very similar formula of decks that I think BARD does pretty phenomenally well in, and it's a sort of tempo slash challengers slash board centric based decks. And of course, all of our units are pretty decent Chime synergistic, especially cards like Flame Trumpers. If this card can hit a Chime or two, we can discard it from our hand for free to summon it, and then all of a sudden we have a 2/4 challenger, or even like a 1/3 challenger, which can also receive buffs from Esmus because of the support. So that's a very good Chime target. And the second very good Chime target is of course JINX. If JINX is really strong, but she's a little bit weak into removal, which has really been somewhat of her problem because a lot of decks that play JINX don't really have good ways of protecting her. And Chimes come in very, very nicely, because if you get a 5/4 JINX, a 6/5 JINX, all of a sudden these breakpoints just become a lot harder to deal with. And if your opponent can't deal with a JINX, you're going to cycle through your deck, you're going to find a lot of rockets, you're going to find a lot more burn, you're going to find a lot more damage, and you're going to find a lot more Chimes, because what a lot of P&Z cards have in common with Chimes is that they have a lot of draw, and the more cards that you draw, the more Chimes you hit, and the faster you get your engine going. So cards like Rummage, cards like Sonnet Urchin, cards like Sump Dredger allow you to cycle through your deck to find those Chimes, to level up BARD, to snow roll your opponent, because you're going to be hitting more Chimes than usual if you're playing a standard BARD Demacia deck, for example. Outside of that, it's mostly pretty similar. We have some pretty heavy discard package things: Baboons, Chompers, 3 Augmented Experimenters to level up JINX and cycle through our deck, and also 3 copies of Suit Up, which is a card that I've always really liked, and it makes a lot of sense when you're drawing a lot of cards and play 6 Flame Chompers in your deck. Hitting a Suit Up on a Flame Chomper is just so insane when it's a 4/4 challenger that can summon at burst speed, or just putting on Esmus, for example, just becomes a 4/4 elusive. And of course, you can just put it on JINX, for example, to protect it if it gets damage in combat. And then they try to Mystic Shot Valfeast it later. We do have Suit Up as a backup. So just a very solid tempo focused deck. I've been really impressed by it just in the couple of games that I played, but it just follows a similar sort of strategy that BARD decks really excel in. You want to focus on having that early pressure with 8 1-drops and a lot of go wide strategies using the Zonite discard sort of package. But if you have a JINX in hand and it stacks up a couple of Chimes throughout the first 4 or 5 turns, all of a sudden you have a really strong and scary card on your board that not only deals a lot of damage because of the quick attack, but also has the ability to run away with the game because you're generating rockets, you're generating card draw, and it's just so good at doing that. So this deck was, I believe, a deck made by Teal Red, a very phenomenal deck builder in the APAC regions. I'll link his Twitter down below, so feel free to check him out. But this deck was super fun and super awesome, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry I've been a little bit away. I was back on holiday, but now I'm back, so hopefully we should have a few more Legend of Runeterra videos. Jeopardy on Thursday, so I'll see you guys for that as well. But thank you guys so much for tuning to the channel. Appreciate all the support recently, and I'll catch you guys with another video. So peace out, guys, and take care. Hello? So Poppy JINX versus a Poppy Demacia board. This is an interesting one. Obviously their units are going to be bigger, their units are going to have more challenger thingies, but we have Suit Up. suit up is going to be our sort of way to like gain stats on them. We can land like a chomper suit up, that'd be really, really good. Question is, do you want to keep Mystic Shot? This shot doesn't really kill. No, it kills Durant Sculptor. I need to keep Mystic Shot. Mystic Shot is, I need to keep it. There's no questions that. JINX, Augmented Experimenter. If we can fill out the rest of our curve here, this looks pretty decent. Like we could like iterative this if we want to. I'm gonna trade now so he can't like Bright Steal me. Now if he plays Durant Sculptor next turn, also gets Mystic Shot as well. So this is likely a Bright Steal Protector, would be my guess. I kind of want to save this. But like if he's doing this, he doesn't have a way to stop this, so I could just iterative this. He plays a Architect, I can Mystic Shot it because I get the 1 mana back here. He plays nothing, at least I have another unit I can play next turn. Right. So I'll probably just play the Forge Chief here. There's nothing really I want to ooh, that changes things. Oh, it's a 4/3. Oh, that's so big. Okay. I can't turn down the Sun Dreader here. Although 1 mana 4/3 is quite batty. It just messes with my curve a little bit here. A little bit too much. I'm down for you to Sharp Sight here. Oh. There's no like board buff, so trading doesn't matter from my side, but because he does have 4 Demacia on his side, I think I do want to try to trade down the board as best as I can. It's gonna be a little bit hard dumping our hand here. Like even if we play Champion 4/5 into this, that's probably not that good. I do want to get these 1-drops out because these are really good for us. Like this is really good, and this is just a freaking 4/3 on its own. I don't think he can even attack into this, but again, it just messes my curve, which is obnoxious. Okay, if he wants to attack into this like a Mystic Shot, there's no way he can just attack into this. That's kind of what I'm hoping for here. I think. Oh, I'll take the attack. These Sharp Sights, I can't Mystic and respond. Damn, Sharp Sight's actually a little bit annoying there, but looks like he doesn't want to go for it. So I can play my Bard out in response, or a 5/4 JINX. Right, let's play the JINX, because then we have the option to go Experimenter next turn if we want to, and we have a pretty decent board here. Also have the ability to flip JINX by dumping Mystic into Rummage. So we have some pretty decent options here. He has what I would suspect to be a relatively hard time actually answering my JINX, and that is very good. We'll offer the trade. In that case, we'll do this then. Alright. I'm pretty down to just go for this. We'll see. Being flexible is good. Augmented Experiencer by himself is good. Allows me to find, like... That's kind of annoying. Okay, that's fine. Like, this is able to kill Poppy. This is able to draw into Chimes. I feel like it's more worth keeping this than trying to level Poppy this turn. Alternatively, we can just, like, slow down and play 2 into 2 into Mystic Shot. And then just build up for an Experimenter next turn. Because still his attack's not that great, right? Okay, that's really obnoxious. I might just dump 3 damage onto that. How important is leveling JINX here? I can just Mystic Shot it as well. He plays 4 Demacia, playing this is kind of pointless. Okay, so he can just Mystic Shot this and that's fine. He does have his attacks now, but still a little bit awkward. Like, if he attacks with Pop, he has to give me a pretty decent trade into, like, the Board Chief. If he doesn't attack, we just get to Experimenter, and that's really good. It will dump a Mystic here, block here, block here. This gets to survive, but whatever. I think he should attack with this, because I'm blocking Poppy with this. So this is a free attack, relatively speaking. Also, just no attack would be fantastic. Lets me know that there's no Sharp Sight. or even like a Ranger's Resolve. This is really good if he doesn't attack. Like phenomenally good. Beautiful. Okay, so now we can just experiment here. So you can play Mystic Shot on top of the stack here, which is really cool. So if he like goes for a Sharp Sight, I can then choose a Mystic Shot, which is do nothing. I do lose the Mystic Shot here, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we're leveling Jinx. Our future Jinxes are leveled, and it should be fine. Like we have more draw as well, or we have more like cards we can hit, and perfect. So I get to get the value out of my Mystic Shot, and I still get a level Jinx. Everything looks pretty good here. So I think last turn's attack did represent they didn't have Sharp Sight, which was kind of interesting. Like that was an interesting sort of decision on his part, and I think it gave me a little bit of information. Not that the information particularly... Oh, I can Rocket this turn. Oh, that's so big. So I can Rummage to clear my hand, and then the Forge Chief gives me 1 mana back to Rocket. So we'll see if it lines up. Like if his board is just 1/1s, I get a Rocket. And that's a little bit annoying. So just have an attack. Can I force an attack there? Hmm. 7. I just drag BARD. No, he's dead. We just full swing. And then we can always get the Rocket. No, he can't. We can't get Rocket here. But he blocks, and he's still dead. Perfect. Oh my god, I was almost about to not swing there, which would have been absolutely horrendous. Once a block like this, you just block the other way. I guess it doesn't really matter because he's dead. Hey yo, let's go. Who's the better Bard deck now? I don't know what the hell I just did there. But it was cool. We managed to like keep up on tempo. We had like a little bit extra card draw to hit our chimes a little bit faster than our opponent. And overall we just had like a faster strategy that wasn't also reliant on a board state as well. Even though we could generate a very fast board state, we didn't really need to there. What? How? A mirror? Excuse me? It's the second game I'm playing and I face a mirror? Curious. I mean, it's in 3 into 4. It's not bad. Now that I know this deck doesn't have removal for Jinx, I don't hate keeping it. The only way Jinx dies is like with a suit up on like Flame Chompers. It'll be something I have to look out for, but right now this curve looks pretty nice. No 1-drop. It's a little unfortunate we have 8 of them, but it's fine. We'll make do. Like nothing he can play is going to be like bigger. Well, that's actually pretty decent. We have pretty decent play. We can go Zonite Flame Chomper into Esmus, and what that does is it allows us to value trade on his beard, which is really good. It's really, really nice. Another Chime. Whew. Alright, kind of rolling in the chimes right now. Yep, got a nice free value trade. Jinx? And then we have 4 into 5 and a 6, right? That's pretty good. Okay. Oh, he hits 2 chimes as well. Kind of down to just trade down. A little bit scared. Or should I be scared? I don't know. I don't know what I'm scared of necessarily, but when I can trade down there, I think it's fine. Because again, this deck doesn't require me to have a board. Stomper. Ooh, interesting. So I think he's working towards like a Jinx, right? I don't really want to play Bard. Alright, so unless he top deck Flame Chomper, I guess Bard's just a thick stat, right? He gets to eat my Chomper for free. Unless I Mystic Shot his Esmus. Not bad, but then he gets to swing pretty well. So I don't really care about this, I'd rather just have a blocker. I don't think I have time to play Brad. I just want a blocker. So if I play this, he gets a free trade. That's kind of bad. I don't need a cycle card here. I think this is a little bit awkward because he could just drag with the flame choppers. So now at least I get a trade here, which is fine. Mystic shot here. Mystic shot doesn't really do much, so I'll just use it now. I could have like Mystic shot his flame choppers, that was also a possibility as well. But as long as we're like maintaining a board or maintaining stats, we're doing okay. And I'll just go this into JINX, into like Experimenter. I do want to play JINX this turn. Ooh, because now he could play his own Experimenter onto my JINX. And that'd be really bad. Okay, I can no longer play JINX here, and that's really frustrating. Because he has the token, I can't play my JINX, and that's really annoying. So we're gonna have to like go a little bit slower here. Also, like a second JINX would be like a way to kill my JINX. I'm putting some chimes in my deck. If I get a 5/4 JINX, like that could help me play out my JINX pretty safely. So that's probably like my plan. I need the chime to hit the JINX, please. I can't really discard you or play you quite yet. He lets me like kill his JINX, I think I'll take that. Like if he doesn't Experimenter me right now, I'll probably just Experimenter his JINX. Okay, so there's his. Okay. Obnoxious. And I can't kill his JINX. I'm probably still gonna have to play Experimenter just so he can attack. It's obnoxious as well. Alternatively, I can just slam my JINX and then play Experimenter. I think I'll have to do that. That's the only like good plan I have right now. He's gonna get another Valley trade, which sucks. We can slam JINX, but I don't want to put him into Mystic shot range. Yeah, this is kind of awky. I can block JINX with BARD. Leaving at 1 health allows me to kill with Experimenter. So if I were him, I would need to drag BARD, which gives me a decent block here. I disagree with this block, or this attack. I do take a bit of damage, but... Oh no, this is a 6. Okay, never mind. This is fine. That sucks. I have no way of dealing with that, which is really scary. Yeah, so like, because he had evens, he could do this better than me. If I like hit a chime on a JINX earlier, I could have played her out as well. But unfortunately, none of my chimes landed on JINX, so I'm sort of in this like slightly awkward spot. Okay, never mind. We'll shuffle JINX back and then we can play Experimenter. Oh, we're a mana short. Ugh. That sucks. That actually really stinks. Having no way to deal with his JINX here is, or not having 1 extra mana here is so bad. So I'm gonna lose both copies of my champs. Oh, and he had his. Oh, that's GG. That was unfortunate. If I had 1 extra mana, I could also prevent this and then kill his JINX, and then I would just win. But unfortunately, no chimes on JINX. That was rough. Like everything sort of like whiffed there for us, which is unfortunate. Maybe BARD levels up. We don't even get the BARD level. Ugh, unless... Okay, we do get the BARD level. I don't know if it's gonna help enough because we still don't have an answer for JINX. We can Experimenter it again and he probably doesn't have another JINX. There's a lot of ifs here. His BARD's leveled too. This is tough. I love this trade though. This trade is fantastic for us. He can't like rocket me though, which gives me time. I can kill his JINX. Like, as miss into Experimenter still is an option on the table. Unless he like forces a draw with JINX. Okay, so he gets a rocket. Double suit up. Oh no, not the JINX, not the JINX. Okay. Still largely behind on board. But at least we get a kill there, JINX. Unless he topped like a suit up. Okay. Hopefully get some chimes too. Oh, that's some chime. And that's a jinx. Okay. Now we're in business. Because we can play U into U, high roll some chimes, maybe get like a nice trade through. We only hit 2 chimes. Disappointing. Okay, we're back in the game all of a sudden. Sure. Oh, he doesn't play his Death Rocket. Curious. 8-7 Jinx, Jesus. We can level Jinx and potentially play the Rocket too. And he has no way of killing this Jinx. Ever. I'm actually gonna discard the suit up here. I don't have a good target for it. I can attack first, maybe. I can attack first, and if he makes this block, I can suit it up. I just want to like... Okay, how big is this Bard? Okay, I can still attack with Jinx here. Now there's no reason to play this, so I'll just discard this now. I'll also Jinx himself. I want to see if I can hit a Rocket here. Most likely I can. Him drawing another Jinx is obnoxious. Oh my god, that's unplayable. Oh, that's such a low roll. Jesus Christ. That's annoying. Should attack with Jinx first. But I should attack with Jinx. But like if I hit a Rocket there and I can kill that, I'm so good. I'm doing so well. Ah, this is so obnoxious. It's actually dead. He plays Flame Chompers. Damn. What a close game. He was a lot closer than expected. Oh, we hit a unit though. That's really good. Oh my god. If only we had Brad on board. We don't. I can still take a pass here. That's really annoying. So big too. If we had a Brad on board, at least we could like compete with stats, but right now there's just no competing against this board state. We don't even hit any chimes on any units. Suit up though. Oh my god, so many chimes to waste here. I'm not sure why he doesn't do this before he attack. Can we kill you? No. Well, we can. We could do this. Oh, we're just dead. Oh, okay, fair enough. Damn. Yeah, that was tough. I think him having token on 6 just really made that matchup like favorite for him, because he could level his Jinx first. Now if I hit a chime on a Jinx, I think I would have won that game, because I could just play Jinx on turn 5 and then just hit him back with my own experimenter, and at the very least I get a Mystic Shot out of him and we trade. But I just didn't hit a chime on Jinx, so I was really unlucky. Morbin time. I remember who this is. I think this is bitter. It's gonna be an interesting matchup. There's obviously no answer to like a vengeance on our Jinx, so maybe you can like outscale with Bard. Outside of that, this is looking a little bit toughy, but this is a good draw. Suit up, obviously not the greatest. So if you can like high roll some chimes and make our units out of just regular removal range, and then make it so that he needs to like, say, he needs to say like use vengeance on like a 5/4, then all of a sudden we're in a much better position. So we need to scale our early units out of range, and then we can like try to force out more removal. Also do have a suit up in hand. Although it costs 4 mana, maybe we can get our opponent at some point. Fantastic.
Let's get to work. Remember, we're the ones who make progress happen.
I don't think this deck runs Withering well. I'd be very surprised if it does.
We're working here. Let's go, people.
Okay. If he plays Jayce and tries to go after this, we have Suit Up, which is really cool. Okay. I can just play Brad, maybe. So we can take one block here. We won't hit the other one, but we can buff Bard to attack into that later. This is looking pretty okay for now. We just need to find like a Jinx or something. I'm not applying a lot of pressure, but we'll have to make do with what we have. I don't speak of the devil. I probably want to use Suit Up this turn though. Although if I play Jinx, he's pretty much forced to get excited it. And then I can flip Jinx. Okay, that's much better line. Oh no, there's no get excited. If he vengeances. Oh, beautiful. So Jinx survives, I get to draw 2 cards and maybe get a rocket, and that's value. Bard also ticking forward. Unfortunately, Jinx is pretty sure dead next turn. Not sure by what means. I might save the Brad. Because last game you saw how like in that Jinx Bard and Mirror how insane having leveled Bard was. Of course I don't get the 3 chimes from attacking, but I think there's some merit in keeping Brad alive, especially in this kind of matchup where it's so dependent on getting units out of that initial removal range. Okay, Green Shake. Flame Chopper, beautiful. Oh my god. That was huge. That was actually huge. That's so close to leveling Brad. And he has to kill Jinx by challenging it? That'd be really good. I didn't think he would do that. I guess it makes sense. I should have tried to level Brad by dumping a Chime. I think that's on me. Because Jinx obviously is super vulnerable here. I get a rocket, sick. But unless he has like something to kill Jinx. Okay, that was kind of strange. Unlucky on my side. That was damn, that was unfortunate. If I hit a rocket there, I think I'm in a really good spot. Oh, hello. I'm just gonna kill Jinx before he can play like a 6-drop spell. Like if he plays like another generate 3 unit or 2 3/3s, that's really annoying. And I'm only getting a 2/1 out of it. Like this is good. Sets up 10 damage on board. Unless he like shock blast these 2, but then I just push 6. So that was a really fortunate top deck for us. Also unfortunately he was able to kill Bard, but oh my god, if he hit another Zana Urchin. Oh, rummage. Oh my god, what a draw. Oh my god, that's insane. I think we just win this turn. Holy moly. This is what we'll talk about the chimes. So insane. Ah, he's so close to dying. So I'd rather have a 2/1 or just a second card. Because I'm not killing him this turn, but he dies to Mystic. I think that's worth, but now I'm top decking. It's rough. I feel like I want a second card. I'll just take a second card. So if it's Jinx, he dies. It has to be exactly Mystic, and I do have 3. Okay, I'll just take the Mystic chance. There's 3 Mystic shots in hand. Okay. Now I'm a little bit sad I didn't go for the line. Oh, never mind. We're so good at this game. Holy moly, guys. It's absolutely insane how good we are at this game. It's absolutely insane. What is all this flashing shit? Is it you? I swear to God. Sorry for the shake, guys. I literally think it's my champ, or it's my like. Oh, and the Chime hits the 5/5. Oh my god, this is just free low, man. We'll give him an emote because we top deck like a god. Such a god top decker, holy moly. God, we're so good at this game. Oh, we did hit the Mystic Shot. Alright, it's fine. Oh my god, it just a 6/4. Alright. I don't care about a suit up. I'd rather play a 6/4 for 2 mana. I'm so good at this game. Yep. Oh wow, he hits 2 units. What a high roller. Now, is he dead? I think he's just dying. And then we can like suit up this and Mystic his face. So he blocks, vengeances, and I suit up Mystic. Beautiful. Hey yo, let's go. We did it, Dave Bow. This might be tough, but we do have Brad in our deck. Brad will save us. Do you want Mystic Shot? He doesn't run Sculptor. Mystic Shot could be something better, I guess. I don't think there's a particularly a lot of things in his deck that Mystic Shot deals with. And a little bit Aki. But if we had like a 3/6 Brad, at least he's playable. But having 2 early Chimes is really good, especially when our hand is double champion. It's so premium. God, we're so good at this game, holy moly. We're actually nuts. There's a Petricide. Now, I want to Chime on BARD so he can trade, and then I slam a 6/5 Jinx. Yes, sir. Jesus Christ. This turn's a little bit Aki, but we just have a 7/6 Jinx coming down on turn 4. Make that a 8/7. And then we have a Get Excited Rummish to flip the Jinx. Looking pretty decent here, I would say. Because he has absolutely no way of dealing with this Jinx. If he does, I'd be quite surprised. He'd have to like Lux Laser it twice, which is pretty hard on his mana point. Mystic Shot, okay. Mystic Shot's pretty decent. Gets rid of like a challenger if he tries to Fort Demacia next turn. Even if he Fort Demacias, none of his challengers actually do anything to my board, and I can just kill both his challengers. This is a pretty decent spot, I would say. I'll probably just pump my Jinx up another stat. Concerted Strike, I have Mystic Shot, not that Concerted Strike kills my Jinx. I have ways of leveling Jinx, I'm looking pretty good. He has no Fort Demacia, unless he main decks it, which is pretty possible. I can just kill 2 units, Jinx blocks, feels good. He probably has to block here, and I get to kill a unit, which is really nice. If he plays this, I think it's very telling of like a Fort Demacia, and I'll just Mystic Shot. Oh man, I have to discard my BARD. We'll see. Oh, sick. Okay, I can just play Brad then. I have a second Jinx, seeing if he does deal with this one. It's unlikely he does. He like sacks Jayce, then does stuff. I don't think that'd be very profitable on his side. Okay, 5/5. He does get some value trades here, which is obnoxious. I don't think he plays Get Excited. He can't kill my Jinx for 2 mana. Unless he singles me. I Oh, this deck doesn't run single combat. There's no way. Let's play it safe. There's no way this deck runs single combat. I just refuse to believe it. Maybe kills my Bard. But then like, oh man, look at his board. It's so rocketable. It's unbelievably rocketable. I might have to give up this JINX. Oh no, I can... Ooh, I can use Iterative as my last card? Oh, but I don't have mana. So I could get excited and then play Rocket. Or like Iterative, get excited Iterative, play 1-drop. It's not quite enough. I could be losing if I like get rid of this JINX and then he has a way of dealing with it. The only way I get a Rocket is if I rummage it away though. I can't get Rocket and play it. This might be wrong. I could have like Iterative his Broadwing. Maybe that was better. I shouldn't have Rummage here. I think there are a lot of better ways I could play this turn. Unless I high roll and hit a way to create Rocket. Oh, I'm so good. Never mind. I take everything back. I'm just the superior player at this game. Holy shit, dude. I'm just so fucking good at this game. It's unbelievable how good at this game I am. Never mind. I did the right play. I'm a god gamer. Nobody can doubt me. And I got him to play a Poro. He has like double get back. Like he has to play Demacia twice. He needs to protect his JINX here, or his Jayce. He can't save his Jayce, he's gonna lose. Oof, that's tough. And he has a pretty fat attack coming on his face. So I do get to draw 2 cards, and that's really good. Now, if he has Concerted Strike, I guess. It's unfortunate. Okay, beautiful. So I get to draw 2 cards, which is really key here. So I still need to find like an Experimenter, because he's my JINX is most likely dead next turn. But this is still a very good spot. I can draw Chimes to protect my JINX. I can draw Experimenter to draw me my last JINX. This is looking pretty good still. This deck is so interesting in how like tempo focused it can be. Like hitting those Chimes is so fat. Another JINX, let's go. And the Experimenter. That's so interesting. I think I'm just gonna hold on to this. Like I'll probably just shuffle into my deck. That's tough. I think if he kills JINX, he's most likely gonna kill it somehow. And then I'll just replay JINX. Okay, so it trades for JINX, and that's fine. So I'll just replay JINX. Also just loses to get excited. Oh, I'd rather just refresh my JINX here. I'll let him kill it. It's fine. And I can just play Experimenter for Rocket. His board is so rocketable, holy moly. His board is so primed for a Rocket. Oh. So you can play Bard spell into Experimenter? Jesus Christ. Give me the Chimes. 2, that's it. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna free Flame Chomper. That's a 2/4. We get a Rocket. Holy moly, dude. And we get whatever Chimes we hit off this redraw. And a Mystic Shot. And another Experimenter. Jesus Christ, they're so good. And a Sudov? Oh my god. Say less. Say less, homie. Jesus Christ. Holy moly, dude. Look at this board state. Yeah, you can get two cards down, buddy. I don't think that's gonna help you. Whew. Dead. Dead. He didn't really draw anything either, but even if he had like 4 Demacia at some point, like our board state was just so ahead of his that it didn't really matter. Like, dang, Jesus. We're Alright, so that's going to be it for the games. I hope you guys enjoyed. I think there's some really cool ones, and I think this deck did run pretty much how I expected it to when I first initially saw the deck. You saw those games, the difference it made when I hit those chimes onto Jinx versus the games where I didn't, and that really changed how the game went out. Overall, pretty happy with the deck list. The cards that I think are definitely replaceable are cards like Iterative Improvement and Suit Up. Suit Up is pretty good, although having 3 of can sometimes brick if it does start in your opening hand. A card like Get Excited would probably fit pretty well. Having an ability to just add a little bit extra removal, especially the breakpoint between 2 and 3 is really big. So having like a card like that over like either the Iterative or the Suit Up is a decent choice. Alternatively, something like Poro Cannon also fine just in this discard aggressive kind of deck. Being able to have a card that discards Flame Chompers for free is really good. And then of course Daring Poros provide you with elusive targets for the chimes. Additionally, Poro Cannon is also really good at flipping Jinx and then giving you 2 cards to play out to get you the Rocket on the same turn. There's a few different cards that can do that, such as the Rummage if you saw the Sum Treasure play earlier. Just general ideas, but I've quite like the feel of the deck. I think these 5 cards are relatively slottable, but Suit Up High Roll is pretty decent. Maybe you like throw in 2 copies of Get Excited, something like that. But overall, I do quite like the deck. Go check it out. The deck list is down below in the description, and I'll see you guys next time for another video. But thank you guys so much for watching. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy, but I'll catch you guys tomorrow. See you guys and take care.